Relocating to a new city can be a roller coaster of emotions. It can be overwhelming, exciting, and thrilling all at the same time. Just like you, I made the decision to move to Salem, Oregon, and I've called it home for about 5 years now. But before I got here, I was just like you, trying to find information about Salem and what neighborhood would fit my season of life. Salem is a lot of things. It's the state capital, it's a vibrant community, but most of all, it's a dynamic city with a lot going on. It's more than just the state capital. It's a city filled with amazing neighborhoods that are hidden from the rest of the world unless you know where to look. In this video, I'm going to help you understand the city of Salem and talk about the top 4 best neighborhoods that you need to know about if you're buying a home here. My name is Clarity Odd and I'm a real estate agent here in Salem. I make videos for my future clients who are relocating to Salem just like I did 5 years ago. If you're buying a home here in Salem and you want to work with us in the home buying process, go down to the description of this video where you're going to find all of our contact information. Reach out so that we can help you. Now, how am I defining the word best in this video? What makes a best neighborhood in Salem? And this is a great question because you probably already know that as a real estate agent, I cannot steer you in any one direction. So I am simply taking my thoughts out of it and I am just going by the data and telling you where my clients end up purchasing homes time and time again. I'm going to start with number 4 on the list and work my way down to number 1 at the end of this video. Number 4 on the list is the neighborhood of West Salem. West Salem is popular with a lot of people who are relocating because you have great views, you have incredibly lush neighborhoods in Breckenridge and Kingwood Hills, and you have a lot of different styles of homes to choose from. West Salem is almost its own town. It is very different than the rest of Salem, and it is physically separated from downtown Salem by the Willamette River. One of the biggest drawbacks to West Salem and why it's coming in at number 4 on this list is because of its separation from the rest of Salem by a bridge. There is only one bridge going in and out of West Salem to downtown Salem. So if it gets congested, there's simply no way around it. That means if you are somebody who is depending on the I-5 corridor, you're gonna have a longer commute because you're gonna have to not only cross that bridge to get to I-5, but you're also gonna have to pass through downtown Salem and the residential neighborhoods before you're able to actually link up to I-5. But if you are a physician working at the hospital in downtown Salem, if you work in any part of downtown Salem or South Salem, or you work out by the airport at Garmin, you are gonna find that West Salem is a great spot for you. It's really an area of Salem where you have the most amount of variety in your home type selection. If you are a retiree or 55 and older, you are gonna be happy to know that West Salem is home to Salem Town, which is Salem's only 55 plus community with single family home living. So if you can reconcile crossing the West Salem Bridge every day if you're needing to get into downtown Salem or vice versa, you should absolutely have West Salem on your radar, especially if you're looking for a home in a good school district. Before we get to number 2 on our list, I would love for you to go down and give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying this video so far, and go down to the comments and tell me where exactly you're watching this video from. If you're liking this content, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you're notified each time I put out a video. Number 3 on our list is the neighborhood of South Central. The South Central neighborhood is known for being very lush, having a lot of mature trees and landscaped yards, and being close to downtown. The South Central neighborhood has a very good school system. It has lower crime rates according to niche.com, and it is home to some of my personal favorite neighborhoods in Salem. You're gonna find the Bush Park neighborhood, Fairmount Hill, all located in South Central. You're also going to find that South Central, because it is so close to downtown Salem and other retail and commercial zones, you have incredibly easy access to cafes, organic grocery stores, and local events that are put on throughout the year. Time and time again, my clients who want easy access to downtown and having a more walkable neighborhood, they tend to gravitate towards South Central. If you're looking for new construction, you are not going to find it in South Central. This is really a part of Salem that is older and there's simply no room for new construction in this area of town. But having said that, if you are somebody who likes a house with a lot of character and charm, you are going to be wanting to look in South Central. Number 2 on our list is the neighborhood of Keizer. All right, I know what you are going to say. You're going to tell me that Keizer, first of all, is not a neighborhood and it's not in Salem. And my friends, I get it. You are right. Keizer is another city entirely, but it is sister cities to Salem, and it's basically located in the exact same place as Salem, just north. Because they are so close together, I really feel like a lot of people overlook Keizer, but it should just be considered if you are moving into the Salem area that you also think about Keizer. If you're needing easy access to I-5 or you want to live a little bit further north and closer to Portland, you need to be looking in Keizer. What makes Keizer great is that it's mostly newer construction and mid-century homes, and you also have a wide variety of different types of neighborhoods and homes in Keizer. You're gonna find that you have golf course living in McNary Estates, and there are also places like Inland Shores or Hidden Creek Estates, which sit on their own little private neighborhood lakes. Now, in the name of transparency, I do want to say that the one drawback to Keizer is that there's no downtown. You're really dependent on Salem's downtown for that vibe and energy of a downtown place, but thankfully it's only going to take you about 10-15 minutes from Keizer to get to downtown Salem, depending on where you are. But if you are somebody who wants more suburban living, Keizer is a place that you're going to want to check out. Number 1 on the list of best neighborhoods in Salem is South Salem. Time and time again, my clients rave about South Salem. South Salem is the least affordable of all of these neighborhoods, but it's amazing and it's beautiful and it has so much to offer. You're gonna find a variety of types of neighborhoods, from gated communities to golf course communities to upscale neighborhoods that have condos and townhomes and acreage properties in South Salem. This area really does have every type of property that you could imagine. 2 of the most popular golf course communities here in South Salem are gonna be Creekside Estates and then Illahee Hills. And in my opinion, both of those neighborhoods are the closest to resort style living that you can find in Salem. You're going to see people driving around on golf carts, there's a country club, and the vibe is very relaxed and one that's centered around golf. One important detail to mention is that Creekside Estates has an HOA, whereas Illahee does not. So if you like the idea of golf course living, but you don't like the idea of an HOA, you're gonna fall into one of those 2 communities depending on your HOA preferences. If you're looking for an acreage property, you are definitely going to wanna check out Chinook Estates, which is outside of city limits and is mostly upscale homes. This community does have an HOA, but the properties, they're phenomenal. If you're looking for a South Salem neighborhood that is super convenient and conducive to local amenities, getting to downtown, then you are going to want to check out the Sunny Ridge neighborhood in South Salem. Now, as you can tell, there are so many different nuances to all of the different neighborhoods in Salem, and depending on what you're needing from your neighborhood and the type of lifestyle that you have, you're gonna find that some sections of Salem are more conducive to your lifestyle than others. But that's what I'm here for. When you reach out to me, we're gonna talk about all of these nuances and we're gonna help you figure out what area you need to be looking in. If you enjoyed this video, you are definitely gonna wanna watch this video next. Bye, friends.